What's up, everybody? It's Divine Key here. We're going to have a complete build guide on Xinyan, and she's honestly a very interesting character. She gets so much out of her kit, her talents, her constellations, and everything of that nature. It's so many things you can do with her. When you are using her, you can use her as a support or you can use her as a main DPS, but in order to actually get full utilization out of everything she has, you would want to use her as a main DPS, and there are a bunch of team compositions you can run with her. You'll probably see in the video I've run a combination of a couple of things, but I always have her and Zhangling together. My bad, guys. Zhangling together because that 2% fire gives that 25% bonus, plus it's easier to make elemental reactions happen with all the fire being everywhere. So we're just gonna dive deep into this build that I have going on. So it's a 43 crit rate with 123 crit damage, and the reason why I have so much more crit damage than crit rate, normally I say about 50%. Also, guys, I have 83% physical damage, but with the crit rate and crit damage, I normally have about 50 to 60, but with her skill, her ultimate actually makes it better to have more crit damage because it's 100% crit when you use her ultimate, which is great. So here I got the crit damage piece. It's only level 16, not maxed out yet. 7.8 crit rate with 5.3 attack percentage and 37 defense base. So that's great because for her shield, you need more defense in order to keep it up longer. It makes it stronger, things of that nature. You know, physical damage, because there's a lot of things that actually correlate to physical damage, which we'll talk about in the talents and constellations and things like that. For her ornament piece, as you saw, I got attack and crit damage, crit rate. For the feather, I have crit rate, attack percentage, because that's just crit rate, you need it, attack, you need it, HP, you definitely need that, because you're not going to be building HP too much, you're going to be building that defense, but still you want a lot of HP at some points, like 16k I say is the minimum before you hit AR 45. I got the 2-piece bloodstain, and then I got the 2-piece Noblesse Oblige set, which is good for her burst damage on her ultimate and also her shield burst damage. So yeah, as for her shield, sweeping fervor, you get levels to her shield based on the amount of enemies you hit. So if you hit 1, you get level 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, as you understand, and things of that nature, which is actually really good for her. And guys, if you got other shield characters, I suggest using them. Like Jin Kui is a very good one. Then you got Zhongli, he's great. That's a second shield you can have on yourself. If you use Noelle, you can put both of them together. Honestly, bruh, this is like one of the best characters, hands down, in my opinion, because she can do so much damage. Now she has a passive that actually allows you to reduce the number, which reduces it 1 and 2 enemies. So now you don't have to hit 1, 2, and 3. You just have to hit one enemy and a second enemy in order to achieve level 3 and level 2 shield. And also, Rift Revolution, guys, it gives you 100% crit off your when you use it, so it gives you 100% crit of physical damage. So you'll see a white number burst in the effect of the overall ultimate, and I'll show you later on in the clip. I'll probably leave it in the description for you guys to skip straight to. So there's another passive, gives you 15% increased physical damage just from the sweeping fervor being on the character that is currently out on the field. So now my 83% automatically goes to 97, 98, which is insane, right? Now there's a constellation on her that we'll get to in a second that also gives like a resistance. As you guys see, I only got level 5, 6, and 5, 4 actually. So look at that. Constellation 1 increases attack speed, normal and charge attacks by 12% for 5 seconds and occurs every 5 seconds. That's insane. Physical damage and crit rate is increased by 100%. Has its crit rate increased by 100%, which means when you use the ultimate, it gets 100% crit off that burst automatically. And it also gives you a level 3 shield. Third constellation, as you guys see, it gives you +3 to your talent. Then Sweeping Favor on Constellation 4 decreases opponent's physical resistance by 15% for 12 seconds. So now, guys, you automatically just got 30% physical damage from her talent being activated. Just from her talent being activated, because it gives the 15 resistance plus the 15 increased damage to yourself. So now you can automatically, say I had 83, now I'm already in the hundreds, which is crazy. As you guys see, +3 on Constellation 5. Now this is like a built-in Noel type of thing. You get defense. The more defense you have, the more attack bonus you receive for your charged attacks, 50%. So if you guys have about 1,000 defense with 2,000 attack, that is wonderful. Now you got 5,000 attack, 500 attack just from that. So that's honestly awesome, guys. I don't think you guys realize how great this character is for free-to-play people and for people who are struggling with later endgame, because now it's turning into a shield meta. And now you guys are going to see some gameplay of me just kind of running around doing elemental reactions, showing the DPS and increments and how much DPS you're going to be putting out. And this is only a level 70, and a couple clips before was a level 63. So this is only a level 70 Xinyan, and she's not even completely built. You saw her talents. It's not even like she's maxed out on them. And there's a couple of team compositions that I want to show you guys. This is one of my main compositions, only because Jean is a healer. But as you guys see, Fischl, Barbara, Chi-Chi. Now you got the Vaporize effect and the Melt effect. Now you got the Overload effect. And that there's so many different team compositions. And this on Tartaglia, I just keep them in the mix just to have that +1 on normal attacks. That's just one of my main teams I run for the overall DPS output, because it's a very good team to have. I got a healer, I got 2 fire characters, and I got the overload proc, so I can take down pretty much anything. That's a situational team though. I say that's more of a Spiral Abyss team, if anything. So for certain things such as weapons, I would say, as you guys know, the prototype Animus most people have because it's a craft weapon. That's always going to be a great weapon to have. For support people, you can use this Rain Slasher if you have it, and also that Sacrificial Greatsword is good for her for replenishing her energy recharge, because her energy recharge takes like 60, so that's a lot for, you know, compared to other people who take like 40, 20 and things of that nature. So we're just gonna go over to some gameplay now. See, I feel like this team is one of the strongest teams for her, because you got a healer, which is Chi-Chi, plus the ice effect, which gives you that melt effect, which automatically gives you 100% increase on damage, which is really good. So I feel like this is one of the strongest teams for her. If you guys have Chi-Chi, or even if you have Kea, but I don't recommend it just because you wouldn't have a healer. You probably have to switch it up if you would want to keep Kea on your team. If you guys have them, those are for free to play people. I know a lot of people don't use them. I hope this video was informational to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.